Hello and welcome to lesson 6. In this lesson we will talk about your first program. Write one program step by step in winbak software. So you can open the main menu shortcut, double click it, and this appears. If it doesn't, just go with mouse in this area here. Just go here and it will pops out. If it's not, go down here on your icon in your toolbar, and with the right click on it, it will ask hide unibar, show normal unibar. Let's hide it. So it's hidden now. Okay, and let's show it again. So show unibars. Okay. Okay, here it is. So we'll write one simple program for a controller that simulates opening a gate by pressing two buttons simultaneously, and we will use the AND gate, END. In order to start your program, you have to press Alt button on your keyboard. So let's press Alt button, and next let's click this Windows back program. This is the icon for programming. Okay, so here we have it says open, file name. Let's define one file. So my first program. Okay, my first program. So let's open, and it automatically saves it or create a file. So if you save it later, the file will be saved. So that's I need to do. So next, here is blank. We have to define this or create a programming file. In order to do that, you have to click with the right button on the mouse on the branch titled files, like this, and add file, or you can go in on the toolbar here, file, add file. So let's add file, and you can name it my first program. It's opened, and voila, here's the creation. So next step is defining the input and the outputs. So double click on the branch titled IO here, and this is what is open. So I said before, with two push buttons we will do this program. So if I push the both buttons, the output will be 1. That's the AND gate, the definition of AND gate. Here's the input and output. So I have two digital inputs. Push button 1, digital input 1. I told you before, and you can look the schematics. Here you have digital 1, 52, 53, 54. That's the 4 digital outputs, the dry contacts that we spoke about them in the previous lessons. Push button 2. So now the inputs are defined. So let's define our one output, so digital output. We have 8 digital outputs, dry contacts. Gate lock. Let's confirm it with OK. Okay. After completing the output definition, it's time to start the programming itself. Drag a digital input from the left area of the screen. Digital input, the DIN, and drag it here. Okay, so it says 51 push button. Okay, that's digital input number 1. So you can put files or functions here with dragging, or you can just cover it, click on it, and then double click on this programming area. And you can see push button 2. Okay, so next thing to do is to, in order to place an AND gate, use logic function. So here you have to logic function and choose AND gate, double click, and here you have how many inputs there are. In this case we have 2 inputs. Okay. Okay. And then we have to connect in now we have to connect those two, but first we have to go on the IO function and find digital output and put it here. We defined digital output, so it just tells us, oh, this digital output is defined, so let's press on get logged up. Let's put it here. And now is the wiring. This white here is the input of the every function. Here's the input, output, and here is the input, and here is the output, and here is the input. Let's connect this together, and we connect it by clicking on this number 1, the output of digital input, and click on the input of AND gate, and repeat here like this. 2 2, you see the connection is made by numbers. Here is 1 1, that's the pair, and 2 2, that's the other pair. Here connect 1 1. It's like this. In this column it started counting from 1 to I don't know how many, depends how long will be the program, and here it starts again 1 1 1 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Here it will start again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That's why it's better to write program in the horizontal way like that, because if your program is too long, you can have here a number 250, and it's a little bit difficult to see or read that kind of program. That was the wiring. Now it's time to save this project. When you program, you have to save it by itself. You can remember. When you do something new, when you think about it, and it's good to save it, because if your program stopped or your computer battery is dead or something, the project isn't saved, and you you have to repeat the whole. So okay, save project. That's that. It just saves it on your C disk, so you will see later where it saved it. Now it's very good to label everything you program. That means that we need the description, what it is here. So if you write a program today, maybe, and you will put your SuperBrain in your circuit, everything works properly for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years, and then you have to change the program, and okay, so wow, the program I write it, I don't know what does it mean, and that's why we have label. Let's go on list, label, and write label. Here it is, and double click where we want to put the description. Okay, that's in how many rows do I want the label to be. I want 3 rows, so okay, here's the label. With the right button on your mouse, click properties, opening gate and my first program, and click OK. Yeah, this is it. This is how you label. It's good to label everything so you know what you're doing. If you go back to look at your program, you know exactly where everything is. Lesson all. In next lesson I will show you how to send this program on your controller.